Yo, 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 what it do, man? This is your boy North End Floyd, man. It's the Kickback Podcast, man. EP 167, man. I'm on here with my boy, man, Chris Roy, King Creole. Hey, man, before I start, man, let me ask you if I'm getting this wrong. You got a song, I think in the ad libs it says Creole. Am I saying that right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I've been saying that for like a week and a half now, man. Like I've been at work and I'll be like, Creole. I was like, dog, I gotta get. I
Yeah.
was like, when we had like made the connection as far as getting you on the show and stuff, and I was listening to your song, I say, man, we need to hurry up and get this show going because I just keep saying the song, man. But how you been, bro?
Man, I've been good, man. Blessed, blessed. Can't
Yeah,
complain
man.
one bit.
Yeah, man. As far as if people don't know who you are, man, why don't you introduce yourself, man? Let the people know who you know is on Kickback, man.
All right, all right. Well, for those of you, the wonderful Beaumontites,
Mm-hmm.
Beaumontians, I'm Chris Roy, uh, also known commonly out here as King Creole.
Yeah.
Originally from Beaumont, Texas, born and raised on the north side, baby. Trinidad, off of
What?
that know you, you know what it is. Uh,
Hold on, I think I
yeah,
got a
man.
thing. I got a little horn for that.
Already,
I gotta
already. Shout out. Well, I guess I gotta say rest in peace D&D because it ain't no more. Rest in peace D&D. They
yeah,
shut
man.
y'all down.
Yeah,
It was
D&D
sad. It was
gone,
sad to see it
man.
go, but I was kind of happy to see it go too because it
D&D
was,
gone, man.
man, it went down. It went down. But nah. But yeah, man, CHS alumni, was active in band, did choir, so that's what got me into a lot of the extra music stuff. Same thing with family. Shout out to the cousin Jeff Simon with the Jazz Innovators out there in Houston as well.
Hmm.
So music has just always been around constantly.
Yeah.
And then yeah, man, I decided to really kind of hone in like around 2019,
Hmm.
playing around on some music apps.
So
People
let me
was
ask you this. Let me not to
yeah,
cut you off. So
not go
growing
for it.
growing up, you recognized you had like the music talent and you could sing because when we grow up, you can tell if you can actually sing or not, man. I knew when I was
Man,
little I can't sing. So
man, it was I'm pretty sure my homeboy Marcus could vouch for this too. And anybody, if you went to Lucas Elementary School and you was in Miss Kibble's class, I don't remember what necessary year, maybe 89, somewhere around there, 90ish, whatever it was. If you was in Miss Kibble's class, she would have like kind of like the show and tell thing at the beginning of the class.
yeah, yeah, for
So I
sure.
distinctly remember I had my little crush. So I was gonna get
Uh-oh.
up there. I was gonna get up there and do my little singing thing. So Boys to Men is popping at this time.
Hold on. How old was you then? What grade was this?
This is like second grade. Second
Second
grade,
grade.
yeah.
Damn. Okay.
So they had a little show and tell. So I went up there and hit him with that the Boys to Men. Although we come to the
Mm.
end.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah, man, and then of course, man, Beaumont, man, you are going to church Sunday morning.
yeah, for sure.
You going to Sunday school
Yeah, yeah,
first,
yeah,
and you hopping on that bus.
yeah,
You gonna be in the choir. So I was, active in
yeah.
the church choir constantly. It was not an option. And then also, man, just the regular family functions. My mama was always like, "Go ahead and get up there, go and sing, show them what you got." We did
Okay.
like the talent shows at the house.
Oh, y'all had
So
talent shows at the crib?
oh yeah, man.
Okay,
Especially
yeah.
at my grandma's house, man. All the cousins, we all get together and had to entertain like the aunties and uncles. So
The
it
Gap
was
Band.
real life.
Yeah. Okay, so man, you grew up in the North End and stuff like that, man. So what artists like inspired you like growing up to create the sound you got? And we gonna talk about what kind of sound you got, but what artists did you resonate to growing up?
Man, the oddly enough, the main, I guess like the main artist that really like got my ear going was when I first heard Bob Marley. Like
Okay.
I distinctly remember like the first time I heard like the Bob Marley Legend album, because Beaumont Public Library, you could go and rent movies and everything, but you also could get CDs. So
Mhm.
my brother would always put me. I got a brother that's 9 years older than me. We're born the same day and everything.
Damn.
Um, So he had his little CDs, and I seen the Bob Marley cover. I was like, "Who's this weird looking dude up here with the funny hair?"
Yeah. Yeah, for
So
sure. With the locks.
I popped in the headphones and was just like, "Whoa,
Just zoned out.
what is this?" Like, listen to all the different things, and then that was kind of like one of the main ones that really kind of like got me looking into like the sleeves of it and like, all right, who is behind like writing, how does this band come across? But also of course Michael Jackson was like a huge influence, because at my grandma's house they had wax, so I got to look through like a whole bunch of like just crazy vinyls that I was just like, some of the people I didn't realize who I was actually like listening to. So they had like Curtis Mayfield and all these other things. I was just like, this is just, it's just cool. Now that I realize, like, so yeah, at that age, probably like, 7, 8, 9, I was already listening to Bob. I was already listening to Curtis Mayfield, listening to like the Jacksons and Jackson 5. So, my auntie would come over. She had a Frankie Beverly and Maze playing, so I got put onto that like real early. So while I'd be washing her car to get my little $2, I'm listening to Maze, like scrubbing the car, man.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
that was really what just kind of pulled me in. Like I enjoyed like the different melodies that it put together, because that's when music was like was music.
Yeah, for sure. And a lot of artists was playing instruments. They was doing all kind of things. They was doing more than just singing. A lot of artists just sing. They don't write and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it became now it's I ain't gonna say I'm not an artist, but it seemed like it's a little easy for the artist because now they don't have to do as much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unless an artist wants to really kind of as far as his creativity, his or her creativity, and they want to do that. So
you get a few of them. I run into a few people because I'm gonna pitch and I'm be like, hey, look, you need me to write something because I write. And there's some people that'll tell you like how to go. Like, nah, I like to write my own stuff. I do my own thing, and I respect that. But there are people as to where it's like, is some of them is not that they don't want to write. It's just that they can't necessarily write. Because I run into artists as to where they've got a great voice, really good vocal talent, but when it comes down to like being able to like put words together and actually structure a song, is like it ain't working. It ain't it.
Yeah, and also sometimes when you go to the studio, I guess they kind of get nerved up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah, I've seen that too a couple of times, man. It's a different setting. It's a different setting, especially from how I did like recording music and stuff too, because I took a very different route. Like a lot of my stuff came by way of just playing around on different underground apps, and I'm pretty sure like most of the world like doesn't even know exists. But like there's a whole group of like underground rap artists and like just singers and stuff that are on apps like Rap Chat and like Rap Fame. And that's where I ended up, just kind of gravitating to. And then that really helped me get better with how my writing style got into it. It gave like that competitiveness to it. And then also getting a chance just to, chop it up with other like-minded people to help you get better in your craft. Because a lot of times you just sit by yourself, like you ain't gonna get better if you ain't got somebody testing you.
Yeah. So what would you describe your music, man? Like what kind of category would you put it in the category? Or if somebody was like King Creole, what kind of music he do? Like what's up with that?
Man, that has been like the major challenge.
Yeah.
That's been the challenge though. So I call it Creole soul, because it has a little bit of R&B. It has the soul to it, but I kind of put my own like spin on everything, because ultimately when I get in, like I'm having fun with it. Like that's I have fun with it and just act the fool on it.
Creole soul, that sounds like a dope ass category though, to be honest with you.
I'm trying to break the boundaries.
Yeah, somebody asked me, what kind of music do I do? Creole soul. Like, oh shit. I mean, I'm old, my bad. I ain't trying to curse, but I mean that sounds like a dope category to be in, man. You know what I'm saying? That's something different, and it intrigues people. And when you say that and stuff like that, so you're in a contest. What's up with this contest, man? What's good with that?
Yeah, man. So shout out Lil Flip.
Shout
First
out to
off,
Lil Flip for sure.
shout out Lil Flip, man,
Yep.
Freestyle King. Shout out to Up Above Media and Up Above Entertainment out here in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
So he partnered up with them. They just opened up a brand new recording studio, starting up label, and they brought Flip in as he's the president of the company and kind of like the face of it. So he put on this talent search through the city. Also in Texas, because there's a few other people that's in there that's like outside of Houston. But majority of the cats are around in the Houston area, but basically just to see about bringing in new talent over to this label. So made it through like the first 3 rounds, as to where now we're at the semifinals. So we'll have the semifinal concert / show coming up this Tuesday, November 26th. If you trying to dip out and come to the city, man, hit me up. I still got tickets. If you need me, let me know. I can get you some tickets and get you up in there. But yeah, KIKBACK Brewery out here in Houston. So winner of it, once they narrow it down. So right now, again, it's at semifinals. So they got like the top 8 or Super 8, I think is what he's calling them. And so then from there, it's going to narrow it down to 4. And then from the 4 is going to be who ends up getting the deal in the bag. So that's what I'm looking for is the deal in the bag and the network. I like the network stuff.
So how was the first round? How did that go by? What those rounds consist of? You had to sing. What was that?
Yeah, so first round, you had to come in, you had to bring in original song and do a performance for it. There's 3 judges that were up on stage, so they brought you into the facility and everything. You know, get to kind of mingle with some of the other artists that's there.
You
get your little American Idol number that you tape on to you and the whole 9 with that. And then, you know, wait for them to, you know, eventually start because, you know, CP time is a real thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Then, yeah, man. But yeah, I got a chance to go in and perform. So Flip was one of the judges. They had a couple other like Houston personalities that's like kind of popping in the city that was up there just kind of judging and seeing what the stage presence was. OG Ron C, shout out OG Ron C was up in the building.
Ron C was in the building. Yep.
He's actually the GM over there, so I got a chance to chop it up with him. That's super dope. But yeah, hit the stage, perform that one. They like what they heard. They give you a call back, and it was like, hey, you made it on to the next round. We'll let you know. Come back with another song. Want to hear what else you got? Kind of wash, rinse, repeat. Same thing. There's less people that's in there now because they've already kind of, you know, chopped down who was in. So few faces wasn't around this time. But I was, again, blessed to be back in the building. Got a chance to go through, do the tour of the studio, see everything in there. They got the cool, you know, murals on the walls, you know, brand new, like multi-million-dollar, all the microphones that I would love to buy, but I ain't got a bag like that to spend like 20 G's on the Neumann or anything like that. But so yeah, and then again, go back in, do another performance for it. They're a little bit more critical this time because they want to see more of like, hey, what's your stage presence as well? So I brought them a variety of songs. So the first song I did was Splash. And that's more kind of like, I guess you could say, my commercialized type deal. And they were digging that, and I was like, yeah, this has more marketing style to its sync because, you know, you got to play those angles. Second one I did, Participation Trophies, is one of my favorite ones to do live because you kind of get... Yeah, man, you get a chance to kind of rock and vibe with it, man. It's a little bit more funky, so I get a chance to kind of play with it, especially doing it live. So that was super. Flip had to take the shades off for it. He was definitely locked in. They had people coming out from out in the back. So I'm like, all right, I know I'm ready to the next round. We got the help coming out of the back trying to peep out and see what's going on. So,
what'd you say? Flip took the shades off?
Hey, he was straight up like, hey man, I got to take the shades off, man. That was crazy. They was rocking with it the whole way through. They liked all the energy for it. Again, I just really wanted to see how you can present on the stage, because what they're saying is that they're not looking necessarily for a local star type person. They want something that's like, hey, you're gonna be able to break out into everything. Because right now, you know, sync licensing is like, that's a huge thing to like get into commercials and do all that stuff. So that's like the push. So after the second round, again, they call back. They was like, hey, super dope. You coming back? The third one was like one of these crazy challenges that we had to go in. It's like, okay, you got to go in for a studio session. You got 4 hours.
I seen
Come
that
up
one.
with a song from scratch.
Yeah. Damn.
which was wild in itself, because it's like, all right, you got to do the beat shop. So I'm really selective.
Yeah.
I'm really picky about that process. So I'm like, man, I don't know any of these other producers that are here, and it's just like I just gotta listen, and hopefully something that's kind of like, all right, it kind of speaks to me for me to be able to put something together. So, you know, time management of that too, because you only got 4 hours, so you
Yeah,
can't
you can't.
like,
Yeah, you can't spend all the time
yeah,
picking
you
a beat. Yeah.
can't burn the time on that. So made some selections on it. Finally narrowed it down, picked the one I was gonna do. Had to then jump into the writing process in there too, which was different because I'm used to kind of chilling and just vibing with myself and just kind of getting it down and going through the paces and kind of recording, seeing what it sounds like, and then going back if I don't like it. This was different as to where it's like, hey, I had to write the whole thing out, try and remember the melodies that I that I put
Yeah.
into it, which is like crazy for me because like, bro, it'd be sometimes like I'll have a melody in my car and like if I can't record it then like it's gone. It's gone. I'm not gonna
Man, they got
remember
y'all
it.
doing some real live American Idol slash man, they got y'all going through this is a real deal
Yeah.
contest, man, with real, like, you know what I'm saying, activities and stuff that y'all gotta accomplish in goals and stuff like that, man. So
Yeah, man, they're not playing with it. But I think for me, again, the way that I started when I got back into music, it was definitely a blessing because I did not take the usual route for it. So a lot of the apps and competitions that I was doing on there, it already prepped me for that. Because man, some of the squads that I was running with, we would literally like each week we were like, hey, this is the thing. We finna make a song about going to the store and making a snack run, or we
yeah.
finna make a song about Star Wars and the Jedi. Like,
Yeah,
hey,
for sure.
drop a verse. You gotta hurry up and get in because once all the spaces are filled for you got your 16 bars. You gotta go ahead. So
Yeah.
being able to put something together really quick was I was already in the habit and practice of doing that. So once they were like, all right, you got 4 hours, I was kind of like, the only thing that concerned me was like being able to select the beat. Once I had the beat portion down, I was like, oh, the rest of this, we
Yeah.
finna run. We gonna be good. But yeah, got it all written down, hopped in the booth, did a recording for it. Had to tell one of the guys that was in there who was trying to like tell me how to write. I was like, hey, bro, I got this.
Yeah.
Chill.
Yeah. I seen the footage. I think it's on your IG page where
Yeah.
it shows you in the studio and talking to, you know what I'm saying, the producers and stuff like that. That's kind of dope though, for sure.
Yeah, man. It was cool. It was a really good experience too, because it's also good as an artist to be able to get in and get like some of like the coaching as well. What's up? It's also good to get that coaching in the booth too, because sometimes, you know, like I said, man, iron sharpen iron. You got to have somebody there to kind of give you some feedback as well. So it was good to have a producer there to be like, hey, for this part, why don't you try and do the ad lib like this and not put so much sauce on it for this one because you got this one coming up, and just helping getting that balance.
Yeah.
What's up, Courtney? What's good? But yeah, man, once we got in the booth and just got the vibe going, everything else came, it just came natural. It was just like rocking with it. And so I got the song. I can't put it out yet. We haven't signed
Oh.
off. Yeah, yes,
Okay.
it's all legal and binding.
For sure. We got to keep it legal.
Yeah, had
No
to do
doubt.
all the NDA stuff, and you know, all yeah, man. They make sure it's locked down. Like, hey, don't be leaking the song. Don't be putting it out there. Don't be trying to like release it
Yeah,
on
for sure.
DistroKid on your own.
Yeah. Hey, so to double back, what really made you kind of get serious? Because you said in 2019 you started getting serious. So what kind of made you finally say, man, I'm finna take this serious?
Man, again, like I got in. So 2019 was when I first found the first app that I was on. It was called Beat of the Week. It was a super dope app. That was where like the first community kind of came together and like helped me kind of form where I was going to be going. So at that time, I wasn't King Creole. I was going by the teacher. because I was actually working in like early child care, early childhood development. So I was a teacher, and like a lot of my stuff was like educational based as well. I'm just like schooling like on some hip hop stuff. But on that one, that app got shut down. But I linked up with the people that was behind the scene, which is why I said before, like I want the network too, because I want to know the people that's behind here, because that's where the benefits come from. Like you got to know the people that's moving and grooving, because you never know who can connect you with what. So I linked up with them, and then we shifted over to another app, and then that crew kind of grew together over there. And then I really started pushing on, it was Rap Chat was the app. And they started to notice me. They started doing like a live music show on the YouTube. And then I won a contest for like a promotion that they was doing for like the lift off as well. It was like doing like a big thing for the app. So they were like, hey, we want to fly you out to Atlanta to come and do like a podcast interview, like a full on interview, do headshot photos and everything. We'll take y'all in for a studio session. Y'all can get to come and chill in Atlanta. We gonna pay for everything. So I was like, say less.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
So,
real talk.
Yeah, so it was cool. So a lot of the people that I knew through like on, talking to on the app and on WhatsApp, I got a chance to actually meet them in person, get to see them as, as artists. We got to do the whole, see the whole Atlanta thing and do that. So for me, that was really cool because I like connecting lyrics with like places. So I'm a huge Outkast fan. So we're right there by the MARTA station. So I was like, oh, I remember when I used to ride the MARTA through the hood. So, so it was cool to see that. And then after that, I won another one with Alex Wiley. He's in Chance the Rapper's camp out of Chicago. He came on board with the app. Hey, what's up, Auntie? How you doing? Hey, that's my Aunt Agnes. I love you, Aunt Agnes.
Said, I'm proud of you. I can hear her saying it. I'm proud of you, nephew.
Thank you.
Already.
That's my favorite one right there. Don't tell the rest of them.
Okay. For sure.
Yeah, man. So yeah. Then I won another one for a song that I dropped called "Blessed." And so Alex Wiley had heard that, and he was like, yo, this is a really good song. I like the concept behind it. Like, I like your bars and everything to it. Hey, we'll fly you out to LA and we'll do a video shoot for you.
Damn.
So I was like, okay.
Atlanta, LA, okay. Yeah.
So yeah. So okay, now you see where this is heading, right?
Yeah.
So after that, I get flown out there, and then I got a chance to meet with another artist that I started up with. And she really helped me stay in it, because I was at the point where I was like, you know what, this ain't like really doing anything. I'm finna quit. I'm finna be done. Like, that's it. And she told me her story and shared like everything that she had went through. It was like, look, I was homeless. I recorded an EP in my car. Like, if I can do that, what are you complaining about? And she, just kind of like helped me like reset on that. So I got a chance to meet her when I flew out to LA. We chopped it up. Did the whole video shoot. That was like super dope too, because I got to hit up Long Beach. I got to go to just all the cool spots in Cali. Sure. They showed me a good time. I got to eat some good food. I had some good cigars. I see how people get caught up in the whole California thing.
Yeah, like, California dreams.
Yeah, man, it was nice. It wasn't no mosquitoes out there either.
Yeah, for sure. Like, we got a question for you. Look like Terry said, will you go the independent route and to keep out your masters?
For some of it, I think it's a balance. I don't see me jumping to like a major label, because it's not a necessity, because you can do the independent route now with everything you're doing. I'm already taking the steps for that, and even where I'm at now with the cats I'm working with Flip, they're super about doing independent and making sure that you're keeping yours. So all the stuff that I have out now, I own all that. All those masters are mine. Like, I I did whatever leasing I needed to do or purchased for instrumental. So I have all that. That's locked in. All the streams go direct to me. I'm not splitting with anybody unless it's somebody I did a feature with.
Yep.
But all of that is ownership to me. So I treat that, and this is why I tell a lot of other artists too, is like, because a lot of people think like, oh man, I get on streaming, like I'm gonna blow up and I'm gonna be rich off of that. You ain't. Look, if anybody is telling you that they are like bankrolling on streaming, they are lying. That is all cap.
That's streaming. I heard it takes millions.
Yeah, to get like 500.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know you seen
Like
the interview with
millions.
Snoop when he was like, "Oh man, I seen all this, and all I got was like an $800 check." Like, what? Nah. So yeah, if anybody's telling you that, oh, I'm eating off of streaming, they lying. That's cap. I'm here to tell you that now. It is all cap. I treat that like stocks. You gotta treat that like a stock and just let those little pennies roll in and continuously build and sit there. And then that'll be for like my kids when they'll be like, oh man, you remember when daddy was doing this and this is what he left us behind? Like that'll be a part of that. Like,
yeah, for sure.
ain't no Lamborghini coming from that, man.
Yeah.
And a lot of it now is just being able to pivot and be able to go directly to your fan base. So that's why now I'm working on getting my website set up as to where now, instead of you having to jump over to Spotify to get my music, you'll be able to go straight to my website, and I'll let you like, hey, you can name your price. Like, what do you want to pay for this project? And then you get it. You know, we'll throw in some little extra stuff and get some cool pictures or like some behind the scenes or whatever for it. For sure. But independence allows you to do that. Yeah. So and then you can actually get your money direct. You're not splitting it with nobody. You're not having to worry about, oh, I gotta cover overhead, any of that. Like it all goes to you. So independence is that's definitely sticking around. If the opportunity arises for something to like be greater, the only way I would accept that is if I know that I already have the funds that I need as to where I could do a quick turnaround on the project and it would benefit the business that I'm already doing.
Understood. Man, you know, so you said as far as the song that you did that you had, you're gonna present that song Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
So the song that you did that you're gonna present Tuesday, is it gonna be the same format? You're gonna have to go up there in front of the judges. You're gonna perform, and do you have an audience when you're doing this performance?
Okay, so the first 2 rounds, it was just the judges and like a few people that like work there. For this one, this is actually a full on show. So now the public gets a chance to be involved. So I've been out here passing out flyers. I've been out here doing ticket sales, the whole 9. So now they also want to see, okay, where's your marketing savvy for it? That's why y'all been seeing, I've been flooding y'all timeline with all the
Okay, I see now. Now it makes sense. Now you're gonna have the audience, and now I guess the judges gonna kind of look at this audience, see how they judging the music and stuff and all that. So,
they want to see where the vibe at. They're tracking ticket numbers. They want to see, okay, what type of crowd are you gonna bring out? So if we do bring you on, because again, at the end of the day, and look, a lot of artists don't look at it this way. They just see it as like, I'm making music, I'm making a song. Like, nah, bro, it's business.
Yeah,
this is you have to look at it as a business and as yourself as a brand. So what are you as the brand bringing in? Because they want to see, all right, how many tickets, how many people are actually going to come out to come and see King Creole at a show? So if we bring you on tour, we know, all right, we at least going to get X amount of ticket sales for this. So that way it justifies us putting in the marketing or whatever, because somebody got to pay for that. Somebody got to print up flyers. Somebody got to, pay Eventbrite ain't free. They want their percentage on there. So it has to make sense. So this is where they want to kind of see, hey, where's your marketing savvy for it? Are you going to be tagging them in post as well, so they can run it on theirs to make sure that, hey, now you're cross marketing as well, so you're reaching their audience is now reaching yours, so it's going all the way across. So, but yeah, man, Tuesday, November 26th, KIKBACK Brewery in Houston, Texas at 7 p.m. That is where me and the other fellow Super Eights
The
are
Super
gonna
Eight.
be performing their songs that we came together and we worked on and put together. So you actually get a chance to see like the live portion of it, which I like doing the live versions better because it gives me room to play around. I can get up there and act a fool with it.
So it's gonna go from 8 to what,
It's gonna
4
go
or
8 to 4, and
8
then
to 4? The
I
final
think
4.
from the 4, yeah, you get the final 4. So I say it's gonna be the final 4, but man, Flip, man, he been if it's anything that I learned with this, like he would all of a sudden would just get a random phone call, man. Flip, which is kind of trippy too, because I've never, if you would have told me 5 years ago, Lil Flip is gonna be randomly FaceTiming me, I'd be like, you lying, bro, you crazy.
You just chilling and all of a sudden Flip just
Oh,
randomly
for
face
real, man,
down.
dude. I was at Sonic. I think I was at Sonic one time, and he just like, I'm getting food for my daughter or whatever.
Yeah.
And just hit me up, and Flip was like, "Hey, what's up, bro?" I'm like, "Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
I'm just chilling at Sonic right now.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah, like damn, man, hey, what's
you
up,
want
Flip?
something? You
Yeah.
want a Coney? You want ocean water?
Yeah. Yeah, you want ocean water?
Yeah.
So man, look, man, I got you on the show, man. People want to hear King Creole, dog. I know
Oh
you,
Lord.
you already know I was gonna ask you this, but people want to hear King Creole because look, before we hear something, your music to me, you know, as I mature, man, you know what I'm saying, I'm tired of hearing music where, you know what I'm saying, us brothers just killing each other and selling the
Man.
bricks and the pies and stuff like that. And when I hear your music is like, it's something that we need to hear, man. It's a better option for us, man. It's better for the spirit to me. It's
Man,
good music. It
I
sounds
appreciate it.
good, and I think it's just something that it's a better option for our people than hearing the killing and the I slang bricks and I got these women and all
Man,
that, you know, and stuff like that. So
that honestly, man, that was a huge reason, as I also buy myself some time and pull up this instrumental because I was not prepared. But that was actually like a huge reason for me actually getting back in and making music, because I wasn't liking what I was hearing on the radio. I wasn't feeling.
I
I
don't like
wasn't liking it for me, but I also wasn't. I wasn't feeling it for my kids. It's like, man, I
yeah.
want to be able to like at least turn something on, and I don't have to worry about, oh man,
Exactly, dog. That's
I can't even say
so
even if
important.
it's like the clean version, because a lot of times the clean version of it is like, I mean, you can bleep it out, but you can read in between the lines and
Yeah, for sure. When they old enough, they can understand what.
yeah,
Yeah, they're
you
like,
don't know
yeah,
what's happening either. And even if they're not, being like super profane or anything like that, it's still talking about some crazy subject matter
yeah,
that's just like,
yeah. It's when I pick my daughter up and I'm listening to some music, and sometimes like I have her, and I'm like, let me cut this off. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, God
right?
dang, man, I gotta put on some like some Afro beats or something
Yeah.
like that. You know,
Man, you gotta find ways to pivot. Or
yeah. I'm like, geez, man, I didn't want her to hear that, you know, and stuff like that. And your music, yeah, you don't have to worry about that with that music. It's a nice little vibe. You know what I'm saying? You could just, they could comfortably listen to, you know what I'm saying? Something you can play around
man,
the house.
I wanted it to be. Hold on, let me make sure that's the right one. Yeah, that's it. All right, cool. Yeah, man, I wanted it to be as to where it was back to music that you could feel, like
Mm-hmm.
legitimate soul music, is to where like it you want to feel something, and whether it's like I want to get up and dance, or like I feel like crying or whatever. Like I want the people to have a feeling again in music, because a lot of that is just it's missing that, especially like, man, I hate to be the old head.
Yeah, for real though.
Like, man,
Yeah.
these young kids.
We did, yeah, I did sound like an old head, but man, look, I ain't gonna lie. When you have kids, you have a different perspective,
Yeah.
man. So hell,
And
yeah,
even with like, even just like the new style of it is like, man, y'all don't be on rhythm. Y'all
I
it just be
know.
just
It's like I mean, the new style is to be off rhythm. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I'm like, dude, I'm like, you know,
And
okay.
some of it I can understand, because you know Juvie used to have
Yeah.
that as to where it was more just like he was speaking, but at least like it
Yeah.
was still like he had a vibe with it still.
Yeah.
Like these cats, it's not even a vibe. Like like you said, they just talking nonsense
Yeah.
and just
The juvenile,
detrimental stuff.
the juvenile, he was more talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was like a little different. But now they just completely listen this out to be.
Oh yeah,
It's just like
it's just like they just a whole run on sentence, just a straight run on sentence with some music playing in the background.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, I don't know how y'all can just listen to this like that. But hey, man, we ready when you are, man. I played some of your music last show or whatever. I didn't try to play too much because I didn't want to get blocked on Facebook. But man, look, man, whenever you're ready, man, let's hear some King Creole, man.
All right, let's go on here, man. We'll do a little participation trophies then. Hopefully the volume okay.
It sounds good right now.
All right. For those of you that don't know, I go by the name of King Creole. And what I have for you is an invitation for you that are looking for the groove. And if that's you, when it come on in, look. Say, would you like to participate in a breaking from the normal, a renaissance of sorts? It's partial mind, but equal parts of your heart, the desire for connection. It's not merely just a phase. Stimulate your mind, Craig, and activate the caverns of your brain, because now is for tomorrow. So always pray ahead. And the burden that we're carrying is heavier than lead. Strong mind, hard body, who cares? Nobody cries. Participation trophies, they on the rise. Yeah, strong mind, hard body, who cares? Nobody cries. Participation trophies, they on the rise. Fresh out the plantation, but I own all my crops. I'm ready to run this race, but you see, they compromise all the blocks. I found my own lane, and now the positive energy, it just flocks. See, my mind was hogtied, and like a fish, all I did was flipping and flop. So then I blurred lines to the point that they didn't even exist no more. See, what good is the truth if it don't even benefit your soul? You see, the shoe don't fit, and the grudge won't quit. They want to bleed you dry, help you slit your wrist and die. A strong mind, who cares? Nobody cries. Participation trophies, they on the rise. Yeah, strong mind, who cares? Nobody cries. Participation trophies, they on the rise. And I can't let it slide. No. Said, I can't let it slide. No, I can't let it slide. See, you ain't doing nothing, but you want to win. Said you ain't paid no price, but you're trying to get in. You better put a little skin in the game. Yeah, say if you're trying to get it, gotta put a little skin in the game. Yeah.
Man, hold up, dog. Hold on, man. Hold on.
Hey, appreciate it, man.
Hey, man, hold on, dog. Man, let me drop one more bomb for that, man. God dang, man. That's what I'm talking about. Look, Terry going out.
going crazy.
Hey, man, where we can find that song
that's out on all platforms. Wherever you get your music at. If you on Apple, guess what? You can find it there. If you on Spotify, you can get it there. I'm pretty sure it's probably on Pandora. People still using Pandora out there. Amazon Music, Tidal, if you got Tidal, wherever it is, whatever you're looking for, it's on there.
So let me ask you this: even after this contest is over, how can people? We know where they can listen to you, but is it shows and stuff that you know what I'm saying, that you plan on, putting out there, man? You know what I'm saying, for the people out here, Houston, Dallas, Austin.
Yeah, man, it's definitely coming. It's definitely coming. So I got to finish up with this. I
Mm-hmm.
don't want to put anything on calendar until we get this locked down, because this has the potential to actually open up some doors for shows. Because Flip is kind of doing Flip be doing like 2-3 shows a day, like
Mm-hmm.
all over the place. So he's constantly on the move. He actually finna be in Dallas and then in Austin like in the next 2 days.
Yeah.
So uh after everything kind of settles with this show, I'll definitely have some dates and some things coming up for it. I know for sure this is a little bit further down the line, but I know South by Southwest, I'll definitely be out at South by. Me and the TikTok squad will be out there.
Mm-hmm.
We're probably going to see if we can hit some stages and do some shows on there. So I'll have some more details on that. But for sure, for South by, you're going to catch me in there. So make sure you march.
For
But
sure.
again, after this contest is done, I'm gonna have some dates like for lockdown. I want to keep everything open. Plus, it's about to be holiday season, so you
Mm-hmm.
know.
Yeah, for sure.
But come 2025, man. Yeah, there'll definitely be some more shows coming up. I know around Houston, there's a few open mic places as well that I usually cut through.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man. As long if you are tapped in on my social, you gonna know. You gonna know, because when I promote, it's gonna be in your face.
Yeah, because I know out here we have a spot, Jacoby Rose Gold. I know he promotes this spot that does, you know what I'm saying, they do open mics and stuff. I think they got something coming up in a couple weeks, I think in
Okay.
December. That's pretty dope. It might be this week or something, but it's something that I was definitely thinking about checking out, though. You know what I'm saying? Just checking out the.
Hey man, I'm always open. So you know, if it's something going on in Beaumont, come on, man. I always go. I gotta go see my mama anyway. My mama's still out there, so I'll pull up. I mean, I already got a free beat. I already got a free bed already.
Yeah,
My
for sure.
bedroom
Free
is still
food,
there.
free, yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. I'll go home and get some of my mama's food
Yeah,
and then go
already,
do a show.
man. Yeah. So okay, so Tuesday, man. Let them know again, man, before we get up out of here, man. How
Yeah,
they about
absolutely,
this
man.
show and this contest, man.
Yes, sir. Tuesday, November 26th, the day after my birthday, too, because my birthday is the 25th.
Mm.
So if you want to give me a birthday gift, this is the one time it's cool for you to give me a late birthday gift. Pull
For
up
sure.
on the 26th, KIKBACK Brewery, November 26th, 7 p.m. I got tickets right now. It's 10 pre-sale, 15 at the door. You can hit the QR code. That's all over my page. The link is in the bio on the page as well. Or if you want to get some of them physical tickets, you want to actually have it in your hand, I got those too. I can
Yeah.
get them to you. But yeah, man, KIKBACK Brewery, November 26th, 7 p.m. Make sure you are in the building for it, because it's going to be going down. I'll be performing. All the other contestants that are in the show, and that's in the show too, as well as Lil Flip is gonna be doing the show. He's bringing a couple of his artists as well, so it'll be Flip, Corey with the keys, Baby Sam,
Okay.
and just a whole gang of things. So it's gonna be a full on party. So if you trying to be there, man, hit me up, DM me. Don't worry, you ain't bothering me. Hit me up,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. I hate to bother you, but can I get some of them tickets? Like, hell yeah, you can get some of them
Yeah,
tickets.
how
You
many
know
you
what I mean?
need? How
Like,
many you
shoot,
need?
for
Let me
sure.
know.
Yeah, real
I
talk.
take Cash App, Zelle, PayPal.
Yeah, hey
You can
man.
write me a check.
Man, I appreciate you coming on, man. I appreciate you singing for the audience. I appreciate you just being an artist that's coming with some different substance, man, because you know what I'm saying, as far as this area, we used to all the rappers and stuff like that. But to have somebody that's presenting the Creole soul, man. And
Yeah.
if anybody didn't know what Creole soul was, that's what y'all just heard was some Creole soul, man. And I think especially for this area from Houston to in the South, you know what I'm saying, the
Oh
Creole, you know
yeah.
what I'm saying, the Cajun, you know what I'm saying, it's something that everybody can vibe to can
Oh yeah,
relate.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm you know, like, that's what grown folk business, but that's for
Yeah.
the swing out club right there. I
Yeah.
knew what I was doing when I put that one together. Man, that's for
Yeah,
y'all to
man.
go swing out to.
Yeah, for
Uh,
sure.
But
But
yeah,
man,
man.
look,
Hey, look,
man.
I appreciate you for having me on, man. I appreciate you for having this platform. It's been super dope, man. And this will not be the last time. I'm gonna pop back on up in here
Nah,
with you,
dog.
man.
We definitely got to rock out. I'll be seeing you on TikTok and stuff like that. So, man, you know what I'm saying, as far as music, as far as whatever the case may be, for sure, dog. I definitely need you on that. Somebody commented about you with your Texan hat and stuff like that. We ain't we
Uh,
don't we don't trip on the kickback, man, as far as
not after that game. Ain't
yeah.
nobody tripping on that. You better calm down. Look, we
Hey man,
I would like to send my condolences to all of the Dallas Cowboy fans. I know it has been a rough
it's tough
season
right
for
now.
y'all. Y'all are in our thoughts and prayers. I know it is really hard. And I actually can relate. So my youngest son, he's actually playing flag football.
Okay.
And unfortunately, y'all kind of messed him up because his team was the dang Dallas Cowboys. And they have had a horrible season having to carry that doggone name. So they are being true to form. So
Oh my god.
I've also had to suffer along with y'all as a Cowboys fan.
Oh man, don't tell me they taking losses too, like the other Cowboys, man.
Man, oh, I was supposed to be coaching tonight. I'm like, look, this is the last game.
Oh
I got some other stuff. I love you, son, but we gonna
yeah.
try this next year when you Texan.
we go bounce back, man. You know what I'm saying? We down right now. But man, look, man, like I said, I appreciate you coming on. That this was a
Absolutely.
dope episode. I was definitely looking forward for this or whatever, just because, man, just because I respect your music and your artistry so much.
Thank you, man.
And it's different. It's what we need to me or whatever,
Thank
man.
you.
But like I said,
I'm
man,
glad I
yeah.
can do it.
Yeah, I appreciate you for coming on, bro. All
Anytime, man.
right, I'm gonna tap in with you later.
Yes, sir.
That's a bet. So look, man, that was King Creole, man. Man, that boy just sung a 16. Man, that boy just hummed on the mic just now. If y'all missed it, man, this boy just broke the man. This boy shattered them. He didn't rap, man. He just set the mic on fire, man. His vocals was uh-oh. His vocals was on point, man. The voice was on point. He did his thing. Um, Man, come on, man. Creole soul, man. That's the music we need to get in tune with. Y'all go support this man. This man got a contest coming up in Houston Tuesday. The Flip is one of the judges. This man is in the semifinals. We trying to get this man to the finals, man. We trying to get this man a deal because his music is respected or whatever. But like I said, if you missed him singing, you could check this show out again on YouTube. You can check it out on Apple Podcasts. Is what I always say. It's on Spotify. It's on iHeartRadio. It's on Google Podcasts. It's on whatever you can listen to a podcast. All right. And you can just watch it again on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? But until then, man, no, I ain't gonna do anything like that. Cause next week we got Miss Belinda George coming on, man. We got Miss Belinda George coming on. That sounded so weak. But anyway, we got Miss Belinda George, who I love and respect so much. She has the Tucked In Tuesdays. Actually, it's been almost a year since I did that. When you read to kids online, children books and stuff like that, we dressed up. I had the little Grinch onesie and stuff like that. That was dope. I want to do that again. I ain't gonna lie. I want to do that again because I thought that was so cool, just reading books to kids and stuff and dressing up in a onesie. That was pretty dope, whatever. But anyway, I got Miss Belinda George, man. She is a wonderful spirit, a positive person, and just being around this lady, you know what I'm saying? It's just she just inspires you, man. And she knows so much and stuff like that, and you just she just makes you gravitate to her and stuff like that. But yeah, man, yeah, Chris Roy, man, he got it, man. The boy got the vocals. The boy sung his heart out just now. If y'all missed it, the boy just sung his heart out on the mic, man. I'm talking about, sheesh, boy, did it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm definitely gonna clip that up and show that for y'all. Um, Tomorrow, probably what's tomorrow? Saturday, tomorrow, Sunday. I'm gonna have that clip where y'all can see King Creole, and y'all can go to Tuesday in Houston. Y'all could go support him and get this man to the finals and get this man a deal, man. Straight out the 409, North End, BMT, and stuff like that. Yeah, she real cool people, real dope, man. And she been educating me on a lot of things too. been educating me on some stuff and stuff like that. So shout out to Miss Belinda Joy. Um she gonna be on the kickback pretty soon. And I got some other guests they go tap into or whatever. December is looking real loaded. It's looking real busy for the kickback. So if you want to be a guest or whatever, you need to hit me up. I think December then they're full, but 2025 we started with a bizang. All right, man. Look, I ain't finna hold y'all up too longer, man. Y'all have a great weekend. Y'all be safe out there. You know what I'm saying? And just take it easy, man. And believe in yourself, man. Because people out there, they're gonna try to hate on you and whatever you do. But you gotta acknowledge what's going on. And you gotta see through that. And you gotta just accomplish your goals out there, man. Because look, if you want it, you could get it. If you could visualize it, you could get it, man. You know what I'm saying? Just don't give up on yourself. But I'm gonna see y'all then, man. Y'all be safe, y'all be blessed. And I love y'all, man. 100. We out.